Thomas, a 16-year-old boy who wakes up in an elevator with no memory of his past other than his name. When the elevator door opens, he finds himself in a large open area called the Glade, surrounded by a group of boys. The Glade is situated in the center of a massive, ever-changing maze that is seemingly impossible to escape. The boys in the Glade have formed a self-sustaining society, with each boy taking on a specific role, such as builders, gardeners, and runners, who venture into the maze to search for an exit. Thomas quickly learns that the boys, known as Gladers, have been living in the Glade for as long as they can remember, and their memories of the world outside the maze have been erased. They have no idea why they were placed there or who is responsible for their imprisonment. The maze itself is a dangerous and shifting labyrinth, filled with deadly creatures called grievers, which are half machine and half animal, that roams the maze at night. Minnow and Thomas's bond grew after Thomas saved Minnow from a griever attack and showed his resourcefulness. Initially, Minnow was skeptical of Thomas, but after Thomas proved his bravery and quick thinking, Minnow started to trust him. Their bond solidified when they worked together to figure out the maze had ultimately planned the escape. Minnow saw Thomas as a valuable ally, and Thomas respected Minnow's leadership, leading to a strong participant. The arrival of Teresa, the first girl to enter the Glade, shakes things up even more. She brings with her a message that reads, "She is the last one ever." Her arrival seems to trigger a series of strange events, and it becomes clear that Thomas and Teresa share some sort of connection. Teresa's arrival also marks a shift in the maze, as the Gladers begin to experience more intense and dangerous challenges. Here are the roles. Austin will be playing Alfie, Ari will be playing Narrator 1, Harry will be playing Thomas, I will be playing Teresa, and Sterling will be playing Narrator 2, Minho, and Newt.
No matter what he did, he was growing more and more entwined in the dealings of the Glade, and he was growing to expect it. They made their way directly to the kitchen, where despite fry pans grumbling, they were able to get cheese sandwiches and raw vegetables. Thomas couldn't ignore the way the keeper of the cooks kept giving him a weird look, eyes darting away whenever Thomas returned the stare. He was different from everyone else in the Glade. He felt like he lived an entire lifetime since awakening from the memory wipe, but he'd only been there a week. The boys decided to take their lunches to eat outside, and a few minutes later, they found themselves at the west wall, looking out at the many work activities going on throughout the Glade, their backs up against the slop of thick ivy. Thomas forced himself to eat. The way things were going, he needed to make sure he had full strength to deal with whatever insane thing came at him next.
Ever seen that happen before?
Nude. What Albie just said? No, never. But then again, no one's ever tried to tell us what they remember during the changing.
They always refused. Albie tried to. Must be why he went nuts for a while. Thomas paused in the middle of chewing. Could the people behind the maze control them somehow? It was a terrifying thought.
We have to find Gally. Bugger's gone in an oven, hid somewhere. As soon as we're done eating, I need to find him, throw his butt in jail.
Serious?
That Shane threatened to kill you, and we have to make bloody sure it never happens again. That shuck face is gonna pay a heavy price for acting like that. He's lucky we don't banish him. Remember what he told you about order?
Thomas's only concern was that Gally would just hate him all the more for being thrown in jail. I don't care, he thought. I'm not scared of that guy anymore.
Here's how it played out.
I remember remembering feelings, emotions. Like I have all these shelves in my head, labeled for memories and faces. But they're empty. Everything before this is just beyond a white curtain, including you.
But how do you know me?
I don't know. Something about before we came to the maze. Something about us, but it's mostly empty.
You know about the maze? Who told you? You just woke up.
It's all very confusing, but I know you're my friend. Yeah, we messed up, and I'm screwed.
So am I. Trust me, it's terrifying.
They both sat in silence, the weight of their shared conversation pressing down on them.
What? How did you just talk to me inside my mind?
No idea. I just can't. It's like riding a bicycle, I guess. You don't remember learning, but you can still do it.
I remember learning to ride a bike. I don't remember riding one. Now who taught me? Well, that clears things up.
You didn't tell anyone, did you? They think we're crazy.
I did at first, but you just thought I was stressed out or something. We need to figure things out. The note you had about being the last person here, your coma, the telepathy. Any ideas?
All I have are faint impressions that you and I were important, that we were used, that we came here for a reason. I know I triggered the ending, whatever that means.
Albie showed up to release him, which was a huge surprise. The metal of key and lock jingled, then the door to the swell swung wide open.
Ain't it, are you ashamed? Shuck it, boy. What are you looking at?
What? Nothing. Just he's crazy, he healed so quickly. You're fine now?
Never been better. Come on out. Actually, nothing but a lie. I feel like a piece of plum twice perhaps by agreement.
Yeah, you looked at it yesterday. But today, you look brand new, I swear.
Albie put the keys in his pocket and leaned against the slammer's door.
So, quite the little talk we had yesterday.
Thomas's heart pounded. He had no idea what to expect from Albie at the point.
Yeah, I remember.
I saw what I saw, Greenie. It's kind of fading, but I ain't gonna forget. It was terrible. Tried to talk about it. Something starts choking me. Now the images are again up and gone. Like that same something don't like me remembering.
The scene from the day before flashed in Thomas's mind. Albie thrashing, trying to strangle himself. Thomas wouldn't have believed it if it was happened, if he hadn't seen it himself. Despite fearing an answer, he knew what he had to ask the next question.
What was it about me? You kept saying you saw me. What was I doing?
You were with the creators, helping them. But that ain't what got me shook up.
Thomas felt like someone had just punched him. Helping them, he couldn't form the words to ask what that meant.
I hope the changing doesn't give us real memories, just plants fake ones. Some suspect it, I can only hope. If the world's the way I saw it.
Did you tell me what you saw about me?
No way, Shank. Ain't gonna risk strangling myself again. Might be something they got in our brains to control us, just like a memory wipe.
Well, if I'm evil, maybe you should leave me locked up.
Greenie, you ain't evil. What you did, risking your butt to save me, well, that ain't no evil I've ever heard of. Nah, it just makes me think the grief serum and the changing got something pushy about it. For your sake of mine, I hope so.
How bad was it? Your memories that came back.
I remember things from growing up, where I lived, that sort of stuff. And if God himself came down right now and told me I can go back home, if it was real, Greenie, I swear I'd go shack up with the grievers before going back.
Thomas was surprised to hear it was so bad. He wished Albie would give details, describe something to him. Anything. But he knew the choking was still too fresh in Albie's mind for him to budge.
Well, maybe they're not real, Albie. Maybe the grief serum is some kind of psycho drug that gives you hallucinations.
A drug? Hallucinations? Doubt it.
We still have to escape this place.
Yeah, thanks, Greenie. Don't know what we do without your pep talks.
Quit calling me Greenie. The girl's the Greenie now.
Okay, Greenie, go and get some dinner. Your total prison sentence of 1 day is over.
Wife had known Thomas would be coming late, so he left a plate full of food. Minho joined Thomas as he ate, prepping him before his first day of being a runner. The runners had to be in almost superhuman shape to do what they did every day. And yet, they never found an exit. And despite that, they still hadn't given up. Tomorrow, his training will begin. Right then, Thomas made a decision. He wouldn't quit until he solved the puzzle and found a way home. Tomorrow, that word floated in his mind until he finally fell asleep. Oh, here he goes. We're about to...
Imagine it. I think also.
We're about to...
Imagine his ninja magic nuts.
Alright, we're about to...
With the fork?
Yeah, we're...
Why the kids call you a
Hey, I got you on that, little bro.
It just flew from the tree and landed there.
Why are they falling from the sky?
Nah, that just makes me think the grief serum and the changing got some pushy. Oh god.
What the said you were there 1 second and gone the next?
Guess you forgot to mention that I kicked him in the groin and climbed out the window.
Like, right?
Ladies.
Oh, it's a grown...
We started, dumb.
We started.
Don't you be lying down, though. You're in the bed.
Why does it say my knees are staring at the floor?
Okay, just.
That literally says knees stare at floor. No, Ari, did you read this? You're the stupidest person ever.
Wrap
No,
arms
this is what
around
it says.
knees,
No, it
stare
says
at floor.
sit down and sigh after lying. Wrap arms around knees, stare at floor.
Separate instructions.
Baby, put his foot down.
I'm not gonna add commas for you.
Wait, sit. Okay, no, wait. So guys, it starts over standing up and then.
Okay.
Wait.
So you like
I'd like to know. Yeah, okay, wait.